Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am Jed Lockett, and your eyes are not deceiving you. This is a live stream. So I am live on YouTube. I've got my phone on the charger. I am recording right now, and you are seeing as I am recording. This is a bit of an experiment, and we will see how this experiment goes. So I am going to wait a couple of minutes, see if we can have some other people join us as we get on this live stream. And in this live stream, I am going to open up a couple of hanger boxes that I got on clearance of 2016 Donruss football. Put them like that. So there you go. We'll get this live stream going and give it a couple minutes. Let some people come in. I'm going to grab a glass of water and come back over, and we will open up some cards. How's that sound? Try not to knock over my setup as I walk over and grab a glass of water. I live in a small apartment. Hello, Phillies Cards and Games. Hello, Ricky Clark. That was quick. What up, what up? I'll tell you what up. We're doing live streams now on the channel. That's what up. Question mark, exclamation point. You made your point, Mr. Clark. It's all good. Let me tell you that right now. It is all good. Waxman68, wax on. Hashtag Card Crew. Good to see you guys represented on this live stream. Oh, that is some high quality H2O. How are you guys doing? How is everything going? You are more than welcome, Waxman. You are more than welcome. It's because of people like you that I continue to do this. Yes, Ricky, live streams are fun, way more interactive. This is the thing that I missed most about just doing canned videos that I would record 4 or 5 or 6 at a time and then edit them and put them on the interweb, put them on YouTube. Waxman68, thank you for watching. And yeah, this is a bit of an experiment for me and for the channel. And I'll kind of tell you how it came about that I'm doing this live stream right now. Last Sunday, I was ready to upload a whole bunch of videos or make some videos. And frustration of things not going as well as I'd hoped got the best of me. And long story short, my laptop took the brunt of it. And so now I don't have a working laptop, at least one that I can use to make the videos like I had been. Ricky, thank you so much. That means a lot to me that I'm actually inspiring you, because it was other YouTubers have inspired me. It's kind of like that domino effect where I get inspired watching people like Chris G613, Packer Cards 87, Jab's family, those guys, they inspired me. Other people, lots of other people in this community inspired me. And now I am doing this. And it's crazy to think that I'm inspiring others. So that means a lot to me, Ricky. It really does. Anyway, as I was saying, my laptop bit the dust, so I wasn't able to do those types of videos. And last night, I had gotten off of work. It had been a really rough week of work. And honestly, I needed a little bit of time away from YouTube. Thinking, okay, what can I do with the current technology that I have? Because right now I am live streaming via an iPhone 6 to you. It's either a 6 or a 6S, whichever the guy at Best Buy thought it was. I'll take his word for whatever it was. Phillies Cards and Games, please make sure leave a link in the comments after this live stream when you make that video, and I'll try to make a point to watch it. And if I had some, in fact, I'll grab a piece of paper. Grab a piece of paper right now. Phillies, Cards, and Games. And it is a boombox. Is that baseball boombox? Football boombox? What kind of boombox is that going to be? Because I'd love to. It's going to be baseball. All right, so I'm expecting we're probably going to see some Topps Series 2, some Topps Chrome in that sort of thing, some Optic. That should be a good rip. That should be a good rip. Allen and Ginter. I love Allen and Ginter, but I haven't gotten to rip any of it. Anyway, last night I gotten off of work. I worked graveyard shift at my job of work from 12 to most nights is 3 a.m. So I got off a little early and went to IHOP. And as I was sitting in IHOP after eating some strawberry and banana pancakes and drinking some Pepsi, I was trying to think, is there any way possible that I can live stream on YouTube using my phone without 1,000 subscribers? Ricky, you're not going to say that after I finish this story. Trust me. Anyway, I was searching on Google, and I found out that you, in fact, can stream using your phone if you use a third-party app. And that is what I'm live streaming on right now, and I wanted to test it out. I did this live stream, this weird, horrible live stream at 4 a.m. where I drove around the block, went in Walmart, and bought one of these hanger boxes of Donruss football on clearance, and went back to my vehicle, tried to prop the phone up on my steering wheel, and failed miserably, and was able to get the box open, went through a few of the cards. At that point, nature called, so to speak. I love IHOP, but IHOP does not always love me. So I had to run back inside, stop the live stream, ended the live stream abruptly, went back inside, used the facilities, and went back and bought these two hanger boxes as well. Yeah, it gets better, Ricky. Trust me, it gets better. Got back out to my car, got back on a second live stream, was finally able to get my phone propped up, went through the cards. I still have that stack, and I'll go through what I got here in a moment. I got some good stuff in that hanger box last night. But went through it. If you watch that live stream, it is really bad. I encourage you to go watch it and give it a thumbs down, please. That would make my day. It really would. But I got back in my car, went home. On my way home, I stopped at a gas station to get some, to get a fountain coke, try to settle my stomach. Nature called again. I used the restroom again. They didn't have toilet paper. They only had a couple of napkins. So I had to use those. Fortunately, the cleanup was not that difficult. And I was able to get out of the... Oh, it gets better, Ricky. As I leave the gas station, get my Coke, drive home, and as I am pulling into the parking lot of my apartment complex, a deer runs out in front of my car. Yes, I am not joking, Phillies Cards and Games. A deer ran out in front of my car. I hit my brakes just as I see it, but it is almost too late as my vehicle hits the deer, but does not... I don't think it hurts it. It didn't really do much damage to my vehicle. And the deer, fortunately, got up and ran off the other direction. So I went... I parked my vehicle, went up to my apartment, which is where I am now. And I'm thanking my lucky stars I just got home alive. But what a... That's the story behind the worst sports card live stream in the history of YouTube. Go and watch it. That's all I can say. Fortunately, it's done. It's done, Phillies Cards and Games. It is done. The good thing is these hanger boxes, which are fantastic. I love 2016 Donruss football anyway. Yeah, Ricky, that's a story for the ages. And you can't make it up. It be cray-yo. Anyway, I've still got the... Thank you so much. Thank you. I am bowing in the background, Phillies Cards and Games. I am bowing to you. Anyway, I've got the stack of goodness from last night. I'll move these hanger boxes to the side. And this is what came out of that hanger box from last night in the order that it came out of. We got Darren McFadden. We got Peyton Manning as a Colt. Olivier Vernon for his Giant. Or nice Giant. He had a couple good years with the G-Men. Cameron Hayward. Got Zach Ertz. Got Eddie Lacy. Demaryius Thomas. Everson Griffin, Alshon Jeffrey, Victor Cruz. I loved watching Victor Cruz back in the day. Back when he was really killing it with the Giants. Those salsa dances, I lived for those salsa dances. And if it wasn't for Victor Cruz and that 99-yard touchdown against the Jets, there's no way that Giants would have won Super Bowl 46. He was pivotal for them. No question about it. Big Giants fan, by the way. Lawrence Timmons. We got Stephon Diggs. Marcus Mariota. Derek Johnson. Joe Flacco. We got Buck Allen. Waxman68, I'm glad that you are still here. Every day that you guys are still here is a good day, so that is a blessing in itself. I am busy a lot, especially this week. This week was insane for me. So we got Buck Allen, Michael Crabtree, Carlos Dunlap, Blaine Gabbert, Sharkandrick West, The Diesel, John Riggins, Eric Dickerson, Kelvin Benjamin. I love 2016 Donruss football. It's the set that got me back into collecting, and it is just so good. Khalil Mack, just colorful. The photography's really good. Geno Atkins, John Brown, Ndamukong Suh, LaShawn McCoy, Keenan Allen, Joe Hayden, Jay Ajayi, Paul Warlow, Travis Benjamin, Duke Johnson, Vincent Jackson, Whitney Merciless. I do love the color-coded borders as well. That's one of the things I love about 2016 Donruss and wish that they would do with Donruss again. They went to the straight white borders in 2017, And while it's neat that it makes parallels easier for things like optic and things like that, it just does not have the same flavor as a team color border like these. Phillies cards and games. You've got a lot of these, huh? I've got a bunch myself and want to go get some more. I really love these. Chris Johnson, Rashad Jones. We get into the inserts, and we started with its nice Gridiron Kings of Aaron Rodgers. Discount double check, Aaron Rodgers. Let's see. Yep. It's saying something that the signature moments in the career of a Super Bowl winning quarterback come years later in an NFC divisional playoff game, but that was the case for Rodgers, who authored a miracle to push Arizona to overtime in 2015 after he connected with Jeff Janis on a 41-yard Hail Mary. There is a channel on YouTube called SB Nation. They do a lot of wonderful storytelling videos about sports and moments in sports, and they did a video about that 2015 playoff game against the Cardinals recently as part of their Rewinder series. Phillies cards and games, get your phone charged, and be back. We will be here. We're going to go through the rest of these, open up a couple of hanger boxes, and I'm going to do some sort and talk with you guys for a while. That's the plan for this live stream, and I'm amazed that we got 5 people here. That's awesome. Anyway, go check out that video if you have not done so. The series is called Rewinder, the YouTube channel SB Nation. Check that out. We got the Sheriff, Peyton Manning, with the Colts. Touchdowns production line, D'Angelo Williams. Hits production line, J.J. Watt. League leaders, J.J. Watt and Ezekiel Ansah with sacks. All pros of Von Miller. This card is really cool. An 85 throwback Mike Singletary. And that is so appropriate because he was the stalwart, the central figure, although not the only figure by no means, of that legendary 85 Bears defense. That is just a really cool card. We got Brandon Marshall production line. And then we get our rookies. And these hanger boxes actually contain 2 rated rookies each. What a concept. We got Keenan Reynolds, an unclassified rookie of Vernon Butler. A rated rookie of Jalen Smith. And an unclassified rookie of Sean Davis. And then we've got a couple of advertisement cards that are going in the trash. The 85 Bears were one of a kind. They will never be duplicated in league history. Whether it be for how dominant their defense was, or just how much personality and flavor that team had, with the differing and wild and crazy personalities on that squad. That was pretty awesome back in the day, and I wish I appreciated it more as a kid as much as I do now. The fridge was fantastic. I don't know if you saw the highlight of him at Lambeau Field actually catching a touchdown pass. But his biggest fan was actually his coach, Mike Ditka, who kept trying to find ways to use him, wanting to get him throwing the ball, running the ball, catching passes, all sorts of things. XTixX, hello to you. How are you this evening? I hope you're doing well. We're doing a live stream. Just went over some cards from 2016 Donruss football that I bought in a hanger box clearance at Walmart. And I've got 2 more of these clearance boxes that I am getting ready to open. I'm going to open them. You watched him score that touchdown. The touchdown pass that he caught in Lambeau. That was pretty interesting. X, how do you stream on Streamlabs? It's actually ridiculously easy. You download the software to your phone. You make sure you get the app if you have a iPhone. And you get the app. Follow the instructions. Enter your YouTube information. And then you can pretty much just go live. I was able to go live in about 10-15 minutes. If only that. If even that. Maybe more like 5 minutes last night at 4 a.m. To test this thing out. Anyway, good to meet you, X6X. I see Waxman68 calling you Double X. Is that what you prefer to be called? If that's what you prefer to be called, that is what I will call you. Anyway, well, thank you. I try. I was raised to be polite. Politeness was very important to my family growing up. Double X. All right, we've got 2 of these hanger boxes. Let's crack these. Let's crack this first one. You know me if you know the channel. I've got this Super Safe Clever Excel safety cutter. And we are going to use it on this bad boy. The hook underneath the plastic. Break the plastic. Slide the hook across like this. And boom. Just like that. We are in. And I actually sell these safety cutters on my eBay store. I've also got a few cards, baseball cards right now on my eBay store. But I'm going to get some football up as well. So we are in for that brick of goodness. Ricky Clark, I don't blame you for using that safety cutter for everything. It is a really handy tool. I actually discovered it at my job of work and bought some for my own personal use. So that's why I have them, and that's why I use them. We know we're going to get a D'Angelo Williams. What else are we going to get? And I think if we're going to do these live streams, we might as well just do them from now on. Make this a regular thing of the channel. We got D'Angelo Williams, Sam Bradford, John Elway. This is a really cool John Elway card. Like that John Elway card. We got Dion Lewis. We got Zach Miller. Another Giant. We got Landon Collins. Had some decent years with the Giants. Doug Baldwin. Cole Beasley. Brett Favre! He is everywhere in recent Donruss sets. He was in 2019 Donruss, for crying out loud. He was in 2018 Donruss, for crying out loud. We got Michael Bennett. Don't get me wrong, I like Brett Favre. I just think there are so many other great players the Packers have had. They could throw some other people a bone. Hi, baseball lover. How are you? Yes, Waxman, I love this set for its modern take on an old school look. Baseball lover, thank you for coming. I know you don't know a lot about football, but football is more my specialty than baseball. So I love having you here and more than happy to get you some knowledge going into the 2019 NFL season, which should be very, very interesting. We got Danny Amendola, Big Ben Roethlisberger, one of the most hated men here in the Cincinnati area, football-wise. Jeremy Hill, Robert Mathis, Haloti Ngata, Deshaun Jackson, Josh Norman, Dante Moncrief, Golden Tate, We got the base, Joe Montana, Robert Quinn, Kamar Aiken, Darrell Revis, Adam Jones, Philip Dorsett, Jarrell Casey, Jonathan Cyprian, Tevin Coleman, Kenny Vaccaro, Corey Graham, Allen Robinson, neat Kurt Warner card, Charles Clay, Brandon Cooks, LaDainian Tomlinson, Brock Osweiler, Dorial Green Beckham. We got, oh, cool. I love these Gridiron Kings. And we got this regular Gridiron Kings of Aaron Rodgers last night at 4 a.m. And now we've got an all-time Gridiron Kings, Andre Reed. That is neat. We'll put Mr. Reed in the background here for the time being. And then we've got an Austin Safarian Jenkins, and it's backwards. And it is numbered. I thought for a moment it is a autograph, but no, it is numbered, though, to 338. It is a season stat line parallel. And it is really shiny with some purple accents. That is cool. That is really cool. Put Mr. Safarian Jenkins in the background. We got the Sheriff, Peyton Manning, in 2004. Production line, touchdowns for Todd Gurley. Production line, Carlos Dunlap. League leaders, Adrian Peterson and Chris Ivory. I was thinking about the Bills the other day and their 4 straight Super Bowl runs and how history might have been different if they had won just one of them. How those players that are well remembered and are legendary in their own right would be thought even more of, quite possibly, if they had won just one of them. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't, because no other team has been to 4 straight Super Bowls. To lose 4 straight Super Bowls, you gotta get there 4 straight times. So that's an accomplishment in itself. All pros, Mike Tolbert. Another cool 85 design insert, Charles Haley. That is really, really, really cool. I really dig on old school things like that. Production line, Matt Ryan. And now we get to our rookies. A rated rookie of Christian Hackenberg. A unclassified rookie of Kamalai Correa. Ricky Clark. That is cool that you picked up a really cool Thurman Thomas card. Was it... Tell me more about what kind of card was it? What different... what set was it from? Was it numbered? Tell me more about it, please. We got a rated rookie of C.J. Prosise. And an unclassified rookie of James Bradbury. An elite from the 90s. That is cool. Got these 2 advertisements. And now we got another hanger box. So, safety cutter. Hook underneath. And we are in 2 different Cornelius Bennett out of a Fairfield box the other day. Was it one of these Fairfield boxes like out of, like you would get at Walgreens? Is that what you got, Waxman? 94 Flair. I remember 94 Flair. 94 Flair was pretty intense for the time. It was really intense for the time, actually. Oh, let's get into this other brick of goodness. There we go. So, This other brick of goodness, we have Lawrence Timmons. We have Stephon Diggs, Marcus Mariota, Malcolm Butler. Yep. There we go. You see, that was Pete Carroll's real mistake back in that Super Bowl, was making sure Malcolm Butler was in the game. He should have done something to prevent that. All this stuff about giving the ball to beast mode, no. It was making sure Malcolm Butler was in the game. That was Carroll's mistake. We got Marcus Wheaton, Jordan Matthews, discount double check, Aaron Rodgers. We got C.J. Anderson, Anthony Barr, Jeremy Langford. That is a neat Rashad Jennings card in a game against Dallas. That's very cool. Speaking of Dallas, we got Dan Bailey. Excuse me. We got Jerick McKinnon, Khalil Mack while he was with the Raiders. Geno Atkins. We got Tavon Austin. Ray Lewis. That's a neat Ray Lewis card, actually. That's quite an intense photograph of a very intense player. Amari Cooper. Tyler Eifert. Colin Kaepernick. Jamal Charles, Pierre Garçon, Mark Barron, Ted Ginn Jr., Seth Roberts, got Jordan Reed, Tyrod Taylor, Danny Woodhead, we got Eddie George, baseball lover. I don't blame you for being a Packers fan. I don't blame you for only knowing Aaron Rodgers. He's the guy to know, and that roster's had a ton of turnover even while Rodgers has stayed. We got Ryan Tannehill, Mohamed Sanu, Robert Griffin III is a Brown, Archie Manning. Wish they could have used a full-color photograph for that card. That would have really been cool, especially in the 70s in the Superdome. That would have been something else. Austin Safarian Jenkins, J.J. Watt. I just love these so much. David Johnson, Devontae Parker, Warwick Dunn. Okay, so we got Dorial Green Beckham. That is backwards, and we got a hit! Look at that. Sophomore swatches. Dorial Green Beckham with the Titans. I am over here grabbing some sleeves. How about that? So the two of you watching this live stream right now, you got to see it live as it happened. How about that? I totally missed it. Missed seeing it as I was opening the brick of goodness. But that makes it all the more fun. Player worn. It's all right. That is all right. Phillies Cards and Games, you just missed this. We got a hit. We got a relic card, Dorial Green Beckham of the Titans. And that is really, really cool. Nice. Good stuff. We got fans of the game, Skylar Austin. I'll take their word for it. Production line, Blake Bortles. Production line, Ezekiel Ansah. League leaders, Jamie Collins and Thomas Davis. All pros, Tyler Lockett. Oh, nice! There we go. Lawrence Taylor, 85 themed insert. When NFL Films did their 100 greatest players of all time, Lawrence Taylor was number 3 on their list. The only two that ranked above him were Jim Brown and Jerry Rice. That's pretty great. pretty elite stuff. Production line, Darren McFadden. And our rookie cards, we got a rated rookie of Cody Kessler. An unclassified rookie of Carl Joseph. That Photoshop job, not the best. LT was a monster. He was fantastic. Ricardo Lewis, rated rookie. And an unclassified rookie of Jaron Reed. And then we have a kid reporter, and this kid reporter is special because if you use this code and you win this contest, you can go back in time and watch Atlanta blow a 28-3 lead. All right, we're going to keep this live stream rolling, and I am going to sort, and we'll just talk as I sort and put cards in my binder. So let me ask you guys if you are, in fact, looking forward to... So Cody Kessler is now the Eagles' backup. That's interesting to know. That is very interesting to know. What do the Eagles look like this year, Phillies cards and games? Are they looking good? He said his Giants fandom hoping that they're in fact not. Ricky Clark, good to know that somebody's going to be sorting with you. Well, one of the great things about 2016 Donruss is that they are organized, in fact, by team. The set is anyway. So, for the most part. So that means I get to sort by team, and that is the most efficient way to sort these. Spare parts put together in a weird hodgepodge of a team. Not... you should see the Giants this year, my friend. Baseball lover, that's fine. Don't worry about talking football with us. If you want to stick around and listen, by all means, we'd love having you. Am I going to open Topps Chrome Baseball this year? Probably not. At least it's not in the offing right now. Simply because I got a lot of stuff going on. This whole issue with my laptop combined with the work situation, it really is making me rethink what I'm going to do with this channel. I still want to do it, though, and I'm definitely going to do it. NFC East is going to be weird. NFC East is always weird, though. Lots of good offensive playmakers and great offensive depth, but our defense is good with not a lot of depth. You better hope you guys stay healthy. That's going to be the thing. With the Giants, I have no clue what the strategy is. First, there was that Odell Beckham trade to Cleveland, which I'm still mad about, to be honest. Baseball lover, thank you for sticking around. We love having you. But yeah, the Giants, that Odell trade was so weird. And I think that's going to prove to be a really... Jab's family just posted. All right, well, watch later, by all means. We love having you watch and leave a comment as well. We love having you. Shoo, let's see here. Yeah, the Giants, I don't know what is going on with them. I really don't. Their general manager, Dave Gettleman, I don't know what his plan is, or even if he has one. Drafting Daniel Jones, that just magnified things to about 1,000 as to how crazy things are in New York. Whew, boy. The team I'm looking and really hoping can do some fantastic things this season, Kansas City. I would love to see the Chiefs go far, get to the Super Bowl, and hopefully win it. I wanted them to win last year. I wanted them to get there and play the Rams last year. That would have been an incredible game instead of the snooze fest we got with the Rams and the Patriots. Alright, so those are the NFC teams, all sorted. Put them in piles divisionally. Priest Holmes was good. Priest Holmes was really good back in the day. I loved watching him. He was really good. And the Chiefs have been, that is just a cornerstone franchise. The type of franchise you want is a franchise with the type of support you get in places like Green Bay and Kansas City. So appropriate that those two squared off in the first Super Bowl. Chiefs-Eagles, that would be a heck of a matchup. Depending, of course, on how the Eagles turn out to be this season. Hopefully they're decent. Although, being a division rival to my favorite team, I hope they're not that good. Not too terribly good. I hope, in spite of everything, that also the Raiders can do something and become at least relevant this season. Simply due to the fact that I think the NFL is much better if the Raiders are at very least relevant. The CEO of the Bears lives on your street? Oh my word, are you kidding me? Khalil Mack, that is crazy baseball lover. Wow. Do you know the CEO? Have you spoken to this person? Him or her? And I'm guessing it's a him anyway. Trubisky's uniform. Mitch Trubisky's uniform. You know this person's dry cleaner too. That's... If you don't know... They say life isn't exactly what you know, but who you know. So, I'm glad to know you guys on YouTube. The four of you that are sticking around watching me sort 2016 Donruss football cards. I'm working on the AFC teams now. I'm sorting these by team initially because the set is organized by team. And it is a more efficient way to sort. Also more fun for me. I really like matching teams together more than I do putting stacks of numbers together, although I do enjoy that too. Clean trash bins for money. Wow. Yeah, I can believe Khalil Mack would beat double teams on a regular basis. He seems to be a bit of a difference maker wherever he goes. Alright, so those are the AFC teams. So there's the East. We'll get the North up here. Boom, boom, boom. Clean trash bins for money. I don't know if you've worked... I don't know if I'd rather do that or the job that I'm doing now. I'll take the warehouse deal that I've got, at least for right now. But we shall see. There are a lot of generational talents in the NFL these days. A lot of people that are a joy to watch. A lot of people that are worth watching. Alright, so next part of the sort is determining what cards I got. So all these Cardinals are doubles, which is fantastic. Get the Falcons. You know, $5 per bin. You must do a lot of bins, baseball lover. How many bins do you do? Do you clean? Alright, this Mohamed Sanu is one I didn't have. That's actually a really neat Mohamed Sanu card in training camp. In practice. That's cool. So, we got the Mohamed Sanu. $50 a week. Pretty good for, okay, 12-year-olds? That's awesome. I am applauding you, baseball lover. Working 50, getting 10 trash bins, cleaning those out. There are a lot of people, a lot of adults who wouldn't clean out one trash bin. One thing I would say, baseball lovers, spend it wisely. Spend it wisely. I can't emphasize that enough. Your money, however you come into it, spend it wisely. It's something that I struggle with a lot. But hey, I'm living, I'm learning. And this live stream, actually, more than anything, is a learning experience in itself. So, this LaShawn McCoy, we didn't have that one, so that's going in here. Bum-ba-dum-ba-da. And yeah, I'm farther along on this set than I realized. It is the rookies and the rated rookies that are getting me. Put half aside for college and keep the second half. Do you keep it for something specific? Or just whatever, I would guess. Let's see here. I need my Bears. Bear down, Chicago Bears. They're the way to victory. Bear down, Chicago Bears. To fight for victory. You want me to show some baseball cards instead of just ending the live stream? You keep half for baseball cards. That's alright. You're doing better than I am with budgeting. Now, that's a big problem that I have. You get in a hobby like this, that tends to be a problem. I think I can open a few baseball cards. Yeah, and I don't mind talking a bit of baseball either. I don't know nearly as much about baseball as I do football, but I'm more than happy to talk about it because if you don't know about something, you should be willing to learn about it. I was actually eating some pizza a little while ago at a pizza restaurant. They had the Reds game on. The Phillies manager is gosh darn bad. How bad is he? See this Joe Hayden card? It's going right here in this spot. Boom. So that's 3 we didn't have. So how bad is the Phillies manager? He's extremely soft and very positive. That depends on the players that you guys have. Now, I know the Phillies are supposed to be really, really talented. His biceps are huge. If you're Billy Martin, that might not work out for you. All right, this Cole Beasley. See Cole Beasley? Going right here, down in this corner. Card number 81. So that's 4 we didn't have. Let's see here. I got Dan Bailey. So now I need to find my Broncos. You were just thinking about learning more about football. I am planning to do a lot more live streams now. And I'm going to be doing at least one of those as football cards a week. So please tune in to these live streams. This Demaryius Thomas, going right here. We didn't have Demaryius. Gosh, this is fun. It's fun. It's fun sorting, but it's fun talking to you guys. And actually having conversations. So many times I was just making videos and just talking to the camera thinking, okay, what might you guys want to talk about? And thinking that I knew and really having no clue whatsoever. Phillies have no pitching. They've got guys who pretend to pitch and Aaron Nola. Well, now, that's not entirely fair, isn't? Did Bryce Harper ever get out of his slump? Drew Smiley has been good. Well, I'm glad for that. See this Brett Favre? And I'm guessing that was taken on a Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. That gray face mask gives it away. That's a fantastic picture. It's going in the sleeve. Oh, where are my Houston Texans? Harper is doing better finally. Well, that's good. Bryce Harper's banged 250. That's it? I would have thought Bryce would be doing a lot better now than 250. Yikes. Which is better than the 225 it was. Well, yeah. Lol indeed. Oh, let's see here. I did not get a Pat McAfee, dagnabbit. He's no Mike Lieberthal. Well, yeah. I would guess he is not Mike Lieberthal right now. He wouldn't be Mendoza either, since he's above the Mendoza line. All kinds of doubles in this break, dagnabbit. Still, these are just fantastic to open. We've got... Ooh, boom, boom, boom. More doubles. Very true. Very true. Astros are going to win it all. They have great pitching and a great lineup. It was so much fun to see them win when they won a couple of years ago. No, I did not finish 2019 Topps Series 1. Life intervened. That's all I can really say, is I just got caught up in doing some other stuff, but I would like to finish that. Congratulations on your Pete Alonso and your Eloy Jimenez rookie cards. Congratulations on that. Let's see here. We got Rashad Jones. So we'll put him in here. And Ndamukong Suh. Ricky, I might take you up on that deal. In fact, I might just get out the 2019 Topps binder and show you what numbers that I need. If you want to take a look at that. Baseball lover, I know, had wanted to see some baseball cards before I got off of here. Would that work? Better in your binder than under a box under my bed. That was one of the things that I decided when I got back into collecting. See this Jerick McKinnon? Going in the binder. If you're going to have them, baseball lover, I have about 9 cards that I need for opening day or so. The thing was, when my laptop went kerplooey, all of my spreadsheets that had exactly my numbers and details of what I needed and how many I needed, that went with it as well. Oh, Scott Kingery. That's awesome, Phillies cards and games. That's fantastic. See this Danny Amendola? Catching a pass against the G-Men. Boom. There he goes, and that's not all. Mr. Malcolm Butler, Super Bowl hero himself, should have played against the Eagles in that Super Bowl. Boom, into the binder. And yes, I can see one other, if I can find my NFC South cards. Here we go. 9 away from opening day 2, I think. Wow, that's cool. Archie Manning. Boom, into his spot. All right, where are the Giants? Yay. Darn, didn't get Shane Vereen. Got some other good stuff, though. Finished Series 1 and Big League and Heritage. Dang, nice. Ricky Clark doing work. Putting us all to shame. My favorite b-ball player, Votto? I don't know that I really have one right now. I don't get a chance to watch a ton of baseball, but I'd love to follow Shohei Ohtani's career. His story and his skill set are so unique and one of a kind. Michael Crabtree. Right here. And I was just thinking about Ohtani's skill set, being a multifaceted player. Eerily reminiscent of this guy right here I'm about to show you. As a Los Angeles Raider, Bo Jackson. Watching Bo Jackson play football was fantastic back in the day. He could chug down the field. And I watched him in that All-Star game hit that home run that went about a country mile or so. So Bo Jackson may have been greatest pure athlete of my generation. So somebody like Ohtani, I'd love to be able to watch him play as much as I possibly can. This Jordan Matthews, right here, Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations on your Bo Jackson rookie card with the Royals. Was it, what brand was it? Was it the A6 Tops? Tops traded? Or was it something else? I'm having way too much fun with this live stream. Let's see here. A6 Tops traded. Cool. Do you plan to have it just to have it? Or are you going to get graded? Or do something interesting with it? See this Marcus Wheaton? Boom. Still need his A7 Tops to complete the set. I have a whole thing of... I actually have 2 rack pack boxes of 1987 Tops just sitting on my shelf, just waiting to be opened. And I want to open it in a special way simply because that was my favorite baseball card set of my youth. So, let's see here. Keenan Allen. Boom. There we go. And then get to our 49ers now. Just to have it. Do a little display of his baseball and football cards. Toss them in a frame or something. That would be a cool thing to have in your man cave, or even if it's just you at home, your living room, wherever it is you watch sports. Oh, Michael Bennett. Boom, there we go. You know what it might make a cool live stream if I could get it to work was putting together these Donruss baseball puzzles from the 1980s that came in the packs. Put those together and then get some glue, make sure they stay together, and just go through that whole process on a live stream while talking to you guys. A nice, affordable way to make some sweet decor. I'm sure it's sweet. Speaking of sweet, this sweet Marcus Mariota going in the binder. This is a good break. This is a fun time I'm having with you guys. Drill Casey. Eddie George. Got him. So we're to Washington now. We had Josh. Okay. Jordan Reed. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I am using a third-party app to stream using my iPhone. Stream with my iPhone. Streamlabs. That was my exact idea, Ricky, was to put together the puzzles, glue them together, and frame them. And have them in my living room or my man cave, wherever. We'll be here. I'll be here, baseball lover, to help you organize, or when you come back to organize from getting your box. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I was going to say that with the puzzle pieces, it would totally kill the graded value of those puzzle cards, but the graded value of my living room would go through the roof. Let's see what we've got here as far as these rookies are concerned. I got Mr. Bradbury, Mr. Jerron Reed. Boom, there we go. There's that. Kyle Kamalai Correa, got him. Carl Joseph. Boom. Into the binder. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. This is exactly what this channel needed, guys. Welcome back, baseball lover. Hello, Pete. How are you doing? Welcome to this live stream. This much better live stream than I did at 4 a.m. this morning when I started doing live streams. We got Vernon Butler. See this Vernon Butler? Boom. Into the binder. Pete, we are going through some 2016 Donruss football. I just opened a couple of hanger boxes. I'm getting them into the binder right now. And we are just talking sports and having the bestest time ever. At least I'm having the bestest time ever. I'm biased right now. This is the best time that I've had doing this stuff since getting back on YouTube. Since rebooting this channel. See this Jalen Smith going in the binder. Baseball lover, I am drinking high quality H2O from the tap. That is what I am drinking. And it is really delicious. See this Keenan Reynolds? Card number 379 going into the binder. The binder, boom. And then we've got number 393, Ricardo Lewis. Kaboom! Into the binder. Indeed, very fancy drink. Both your football and baseball team are winning right now. Congratulations, Pete. Who is your football team? Who are your teams? Both football, Astros and Texans, question mark? Fancy whiteboard. I've got some honey wheat. Will that work? Chiefs and Astros. We were just talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm a big Giants fan myself. New York Football Giants. And they are going to stink this year. So I'll still watch them. But I'm really more wanting to see what Kansas City does. Ricky, I'm so sorry that your baseball team lost. But man, at least as stale as you can find. Wow. At least this break was fun. We got some cards to put towards the set. I'd have to go back through and count and see how many that I needed. But there you go. 2016 Donruss football. Some of the inserts that we pulled. We pulled these 85 throwback cards. Lawrence Taylor. Got this cool Mike Singletary. This cool Charles Haley. A couple Gridiron Kings. Aaron Rodgers. An all-time of Andre Reed. This Austin Seferian-Jenkins, numbered to 338. We got this Sheriff card, Peyton Manning. Got a whole bunch of other inserts. And yeah, I'll go through. I'm going to get out the 2019 baseball binder, Topps baseball binder, and go through and show you guys what cards I still need to complete Series 1 and 2. And who knows, maybe you guys can help me out with that. That would be fantastic. Oh, and we also got this hit, this Dorial Green Beckham sophomore swatches out of that third hanger box that we opened. So, all in all, a fantastic, fun break. All right. That's so cool that I just flip over the thing. I appreciate that, Ricky. I really do. And here we go with, you wanted it. I'm going through the Topps baseball binder. So, here we go. I need card number 2. And I'm going to write these down as well as we go through them. Number 2. And a lot of these pages are done already. 48. I need card 48. Heritage, I thought, really suffered from the 1970 design this year, and I thought, baseball lover, wow, you are on it already, I can see. Thank you so much. So 48, 78, need that. 92, need that. This page I need 3 actually, so 100. Next year should be interesting. Hopefully they don't short print all of the stars. That seemed to be a common complaint with this year's Heritage. 100, 104, and 107 are numbers that I need. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. We got 122, 124. And if you're just joining us on this live stream, I had just opened up a couple hanger boxes of 2016 Donruss football, and we sorted through those. Got what I didn't have in that binder, and now I'm going through my 2019 Topps baseball binder and showing you all what I still need from that. 149, 151. I'm actually writing down these numbers as I go, baseball lover. So I'll go through all of them again, as that's exactly what I'm going to do, baseball lovers. Recap the numbers here at the end. Because I had honestly not planned to live stream this long tonight, but it has been fun. It has been a lot of fun. Got 182. Boom, boom, boom. 197. Thank you so much, Ricky. That is fantastic. So I need 197. This is a really nice set. I think that history is going to be really kind to this set 10, 20, 30 years down the road, as far as how good it looks. 227, 239, and with the Pete Alonso rookie card in Series 2, baseball lover, awesome. I've got the numbers written down, and I'm writing them down now, and I'll if I think about it, I'll put them in the description if I'm able to on YouTube. Still new about this live streaming stuff. Take care, baseball lover. I need 245. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, life happens. Trust me. Yes, please sub to Baseball Lover. Get him over that 1,000 subscriber threshold. I was on my way to 500 by the end of the month, but then life intervened. What can I say? Still hope we can get to 500 soon. 284, need that one. 291, need that one. 309. 320. This is the first set you're trying to finish also since you got back in the hobby. I don't blame you. This is a really good looking set. These are really, really good, really nice cards. That's it for Series 1. Yes, I'm missing 309. In fact, I've got my numbers here on an envelope. Numbers 2, 48, 78, 92, 100, 104, 107, 122, 124, 149, 151, 182, 197, 227, 239, 245, 284, 291, 309, and 320. I'm going to leave those up so you can copy them down. I'm going to go grab some more water for a moment and come back and we'll wrap this up. All right. So for those of you who are watching and who have watched this live stream, please tell me, did you enjoy it? I know I enjoyed bringing it to you. Did you enjoy my live streaming with you guys? Because if you did, then that will definitely tell me what I need to know. Ricky Clark, you got them all. That's fantastic, yes. I am thinking that we may go almost exclusively to a live stream format on the channel from now on. And I want to do that for a number of reasons. First of all, this allows me to communicate with you guys in a real-time format. Yes, my email's listed in the description, and also here it is as well, written in purple marker on purple pen on this envelope, jedlockett@hotmail.com. Send me an email, and I'll get back to you with my address, and if you can help me out, fantastic. But I think we may go. Pete, we loved having you. We loved having you. I think we're going to go to an almost exclusively live stream format here in the very near future. The feedback that I got from so many of you was just do raw footage and don't worry about editing as much. And I figure if I'm going to do that, might as well just live stream and talk to you in real time and have some real conversations with you, which is something that I have sorely, sorely missed. And one of the bad things about doing canned videos. So, doing 5 live streams a week. I'll do what videos that I can, but with my technology right now, we'll see. We'll see. But I want to go down the live stream path for now and see where it goes. Maybe do a regular Tuesday live stream, Thursday live stream, and maybe a Friday live stream, as much as I can. The fall is coming up. That means fall sports. I announced for a couple local schools in the area, Mount St. Joseph University and Withrow High School. So with football season coming up and soccer season coming up and women's volleyball is coming up, so I'm going to have to do some announcing for that. But as much as I can, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays right now, that's going to be the plan, is doing some live streams and continuing the things that we had built up initially on the channel in that manner, and actually getting to talk to you guys, it's just fantastic. Even if there are 3 or 4 of you in the stream right now, that's 3 or 4 people that I get to talk to that I normally would not. So, Ricky, Pete, Phillies Cards and Games, thank you so much for watching. I do want to, before I go, so I do not forget it, I do want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon patrons. Real quick, I promised you a shout out once a week, and I want to give you guys a shout out. Make sure that you get it. So our superstar level, thank you so much, Ricky. It was cool having you. Ricky is actually a veteran level Patreon patron, and I do need to get those Phillies out to you this month, and I will get those out this week to you, as well as Brian Shelton. If you're watching, at some point, I will get you out some cards to you this week. And Jason Blissett, I will get in touch with you. You are our superstar level patron for this month, so I will get in touch with you and find out your particulars so I can get your stuff to you as well. So, I'm trying to think of what else can I say, or what else do I need to say, and my mind is not coming up with anything. So, thank you so much again for watching. I'd love to stick around and do this all night, but I got some other things I really need to take care of, especially if I'm going to be doing some more live streams for you guys. So, until next time, I am Jed Lockett, saying that please like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and I hope great things for you are in the cards. Good night, Ricky. Get some rest too, as well.